Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to do our October budget plan with me thing. So the month of October is going to look different than September did. If you guys have not been following my videos, then you may not know this, but in September, we kind of just gave up. I know that sounds horrible, but we were so over budget, even from the get-go, like before we even started September, we were already going to be over budget. And I tried personally to keep us on track as best possible, but a lot of things come up with people working on our house and coming over, and us having to make trips to go buy everybody lunch. Like for the guys that are working on our house, we've gotten a lot of free labor type stuff, so we like to, you know, buy them a drink or something like that, or get them lunch whenever they're working. So regardless, we ended up being over budget, so I'm hoping for October we can start fresh and have a clean slate and kind of move forward from here. I have made a few changes on how I plan on laying out October. I still plan on doing all of my transactions here, but I'm going to do more than normal. So I have made my cute little key. This probably is going to be hard for you guys to see. I didn't think about that when I made these stickers. Actually, I made these 3 when I made the kit. Just a few moments ago, I went back and made these 2 because I needed some extras. And they are very hard to see because the colors are dark, but I still wanted to stick with the like fall colors. So this top one is going to be for unbudgeted. I chose that one because it is so dark. I'm hoping that I don't have to use it that often. This one will be bills, so that will be a write it down and be done. Gas, groceries, and then I added fun money. Usually we have not been budgeting for fun money, but we have been spending a lot. Like when we decide to go out to eat, it always goes into unbudgeted, which makes it look like it was an unplanned thing, but it really wasn't. We'll decide to go out to eat. If the money's there, then we may go. So I actually added a line item this month so that we can do that. So I made this month's kit. I'm going to show it to you in just a second. It looks crazy because I don't make them cute, of course, since I just make it for myself. But I want to kind of explain it to you guys before we get started. So here is the main pieces. So these 2 will go here. I'll use this. I am not going to, however, lay down a paycheck budget. So I will not be using these 2. When I made this, I was thinking that I would, and then I decided not to. So I won't use these 2, and I won't use these last 2 things either. I'll use these 3 strips. Those are the ones I just made, and then I made a weekly check-in banner as well. So that is the plan for that. So let's go ahead and get to laying it down. I'm not quite sure how October is going to turn out for us as far as how this is going to look once I finish laying it down, but we're going to hope for the best. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, so this guy is going to go up here in the corner. Perfect. And then we'll put this one up there as well. I love this little scarecrow thing that I made for October. Not that I didn't make the scarecrow background, I just made the stickers. But I wish I learned a new way to do it where you can actually get like more zoomed in on it. So I wish I had made them all like this versus like that, but I was not about to go back and change all of that. So here's where we're at now. And then I just paired it with this little polka dotted burnt orange color strips to put down here, and cover up this little thing at the bottom. All right, so we don't have a lot going on in October that will money wise, you know, force us to spend extra money than we normally would, which is nice. In September we had a trip that we went on, and it was also back to school, so we were just trying to get in the routines, and we ate out a lot. And then like I said, with the house, we just had some unexpected things. So hopefully October will be better for us, but we shall see. So I have laid that part down. I'm going to just move this to the side because I do not need it yet. Here, my plan is to use my transaction stickers to lay this down, and I'm going to lay my bills down in just a moment. And then over here, I'm going to track everything. So I've made a category for everything that comes in and out of our bank account, except for when we pay our credit card, because that's like we just transfer the money over to it. It's not like a bill that drafts out. So I'm going to list our credit card over here, as well as what we put into our vacation savings and our regular savings. That way I can kind of keep track of that so that I can hopefully be able to see every single thing that comes out of our bank account. Because if I don't have a line item for it, then that means it's unbudgeted. So I should this way be able to see everything at a glance without having to make like a transaction log to write it all out on. This will kind of be my transaction log, just in a different version. So that is the plan for this area over here. I will just put what it is. So I'll put like CC for credit card, how much, and the date. And then do the same thing for vacation. That'll probably be like vacay, and then savings. So that is the plan for this strip. I haven't been using this, but I need to find a way to take care of tracking all of that, but I don't necessarily want it to be its own little color over here. So we're going to do it here, and it should work for us. So let's go ahead and lay down our bills. Let me actually pull out this. That little guy has all of my bills and the days they come out. I need to redo that because we've had some changes, but we're going to have some more changes soon, so I don't want to stick all those down. So this is going to be on this reddish burgundy color. I was going for more burgundy and it come out more red. So just kind of bear with me. But we have, let's see, AT&T, and I actually already know that that bill is going to be $260. I did not leave enough room for myself to write in the little spot on the side either. And that is going to be on the 4th. Okay. And then the rest of these I don't know yet, I don't think. We have our house payment on our construction loan. Netflix, I do know it's just always the same. And it is $13.90. And then we have power for our house. I don't know that yet. And then SF is State Farm. All right, so let's see. The house and Netflix. Let's see. The house is the 13th. So we will stick it up here on the 13th. I hate that that's hard to see. I may end up having to rip these back out and change them, but for our purposes today, I'm just going to leave it. And then we have Netflix on the 19th. And then our power bill is on the 23rd along with State Farm. They are both the 23rd. Okay, stick this little guy back here in November. So he's ready to go for next month. And I really do think I may have to change this because that is so dark. I need some lighter colors. But anyways, that is that setup. That's all I'm going to put down for now because obviously we're not into the month yet, so I don't have any actual transactions for this month, but there is our start. Now let me throw these right there. And I'm going to glue, or not glue, but tape these pages together. And I did not get my tape out prior to, so give me just a second to dig through and grab it. All right, so I'm just using this Scotch permanent double-sided tape. That is not the one I was going to use. I have one open already. There it is. All right. And I just kind of stick it all around the page and hope for the best. Up to this point, I haven't had an issue. So, and I don't have a use for this page, so I know that I'm not going to be using it. So this is just kind of why I do it like that. And I don't cover the whole page. I just make sure that I get enough to kind of go around the edges, and then I'll probably put one through the middle. I don't care too much about how this ends up looking because I don't use these pages, so it just is what it is. All right, and I'm just gonna stick one, whoops, right there in the middle. All right, now this is the tricky part. I have not learned an easy way. Uh-oh, that's not a good way. I'm gonna pull them both tight all the way against the thing. And that worked pretty well. So it seems. All right, so now they are together. I'm gonna move my little box back down here to its home. And now here is where I'm gonna put my October budget and then our weekly check-in page. So let's go ahead and set up our October budget. Let me find this guy. And let's stick him on this line. done. All right. I love the little scarecrows. They're so cute. And then where is my other one? I'm missing a page. Here we go. All right. I'm going to pull. I went through and done a budget for this, so I'm just going to be looking. Oops. I need to stick this in here. I'm going to stick this up here so I'll just know that it's ready to go. But I went through and always make a draft budget. I do share all my numbers with you guys, so if you're curious, just hang tight. You'll get to see everything. I need to find... Where in the world? Okay, there it is. I'm trying to find my ruler. So I'm going to have it up there and ready to go. I feel like you guys are super zoomed in today for some reason. So let's do that. All right. Papers everywhere. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and I'm going to lay down the estimated, actual, and then the difference on this first line up here. I'm going to put that there, and then I will go ahead and go right into writing in our expenses. I mean, our income. That will be first. So to do this, I just write income, give myself a little colon, and then I will write Jeremiah. And other, just in case we could have anything, you know, not a normal thing for us. And then I just write, usually I would make a sticker to go here for total, like I do for total expenses. But when I made these at the time, I was not leaving a line for other. I've just noticed that now I need that because we may have some random income throughout the month. So I just have that there in case. So I'm going to have to make my own little line, and I'm just going to write total income. All right, and then to kind of separate this from everything else, I'm going to use one of these little guys because I have so many. So I'm just going to stick one of these down just to kind of give that separation from income to expenses. And to make it look a little bit cuter. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw in a line. So I'm just going to draw the line for estimated, and then I'll draw one between actual and income. I mean, actual income, between actual and then the difference. And let's do this for this one. All right, and I guess I should probably put one over here just to kind of give that separation. All right, so we've got that laid down. Now we typically have, or Jeremiah brings in right around not quite $1,800, $1,780. And then for other, I'm just going to budget $0. So then that makes our total income $1,780. He usually brings in more than that. That's just if he gets no overtime, which doesn't happen. He's actually working overtime right now as we speak. So that usually is more. I just like to go low with it, and then we kind of go from there. All right, so then the next thing that I will write in is all of our expenses. And now for this one, like I said, I do have the total expense line, so I'll put that down at the bottom. But I'm going to go ahead and just write in all of our expenses and draw my lines, and I'm just going to fast forward through this part, and then I'll come back together and fill in the numbers with you guys. Alright, so I went ahead and got all of those wrote in. I put in my total expenses. I'm going to put another one of these little guys in down here underneath total expenses. And then I'm going to stick in my savings sticker line thing. Let me fix that. Okay. So I have one that says savings and has the boxes to write in what we save. So I'm going to stick that down really quickly right here. And then we will start writing in our numbers. All right, that doesn't look terrible. Okay, so for AT&T, I actually already know our bill. They've posted it because it comes out October 4th. I'm gonna move all that over there just so I have some room to work here. So our AT&T bill is gonna be $260. Our house payment, I have no clue what will be. I'm gonna budget $160. It goes up each month, so who knows what it will actually end up being, but I'm gonna budget that. Our power bill, since we don't actually live there, is usually under $30. Netflix is always $13.90. State Farm usually is a little under $240, so I'm just gonna stick with $240. Gas, we budget $140. Groceries is $200. His dip or tobacco, whatever you want to say, is $80. Allowance is $80. We put $100 towards our vacation fund, $200 towards our credit card, or his credit card. And then we're going to do $200 for fund money, and then $0 unbudgeted. When you add all of that up, you get $1644.50. And if we were to be able to stick to that and have no unbudgeted, then that means we would save $135.50, which is not terrible. It's not a lot, I'm sure, to most of you, but to us, that is not bad. So we will try and stick to this month. I really hope that we're able to. And to help us do that, I'm going to go ahead and set up an actual weekly check-in page. I did this last month after I was actually into September. Well, not last month, but the month we're still in. I did this in September, and it ended up helping me out some. It still didn't work completely, but I kind of started off on the wrong foot with it. So we are going to try and set this up, and hopefully it will help me out a little bit. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to have my weekly check-in sticker. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. I love it. I love that I learned how to do like the more zoomed in. I love it. Okay. Where's my cute little lines? All right, I have perfect 4, and I think there is, oh wait, you guys, we did not put in paydays. I have to put in paydays or I will not remember when they are. So where did I had a payday thing pulled out. Here it is. This is the Planner Kate payday stickers. I'm just going to use these because I like them, and I don't have my own. All right, so we got paid on the 25th, so we'll get paid the 9th and the 23rd. So I'm just going to stick it right here in the corner for the 9th and the 23rd. Perfect. Throw that over there now. All right. I feel like that's not right. We won't get paid the 2nd. We'll get paid the 9th. No, yes. Okay, that's right. I don't know why I feel like that's wrong, but that's right. Okay, so now that we've got that down, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's actually 5 Fridays in the week of October, and I'm going to go ahead and just go off of Fridays for these. So we're actually going to need 5 weeks. So I hope I can make that fit. The things that I would like to keep up with over here are our gas, groceries, fund money, and I think that's it. And unbudgeted, of course. Let's see what I did this past week. Gas, groceries, unbudgeted. Yeah, so we're going to do gas, groceries, fund money, and unbudgeted. So we need 4 for each week. And I'm just going to start by folding this in half. Let's see. Let's count. So if I did week 1 and then did 1, 2, 3, 4, then I did a cute strip. Then I could do week 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A cute strip. Week 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, a cute strip. Week 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a cute strip. That wouldn't work. All right, so if I did week 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, week 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll work. And then I can put a cute strip at the bottom. That will work. Actually, let's put the cute strip. You know what? We'll put it at the bottom. That works. All right, so I'm going to try and use my absolute best handwriting here, and it's still going to look like chicken scratch because that's how it works. So I'm just going to write in week 1. Alrighty, and then how did I set this up last month? So I had spent and then what was remaining. That worked well, so that's what we're going to do. I get it all go back down. Alright, so we're going to have spent and remaining. Alright. Should I make a line maybe? I wonder if I should kind of separate this out by drawing lines myself. Let's go ahead and put in gas, groceries, fun, and unbudgeted. All right, and then I could just draw a line and then do it again. Let's do that. Where's my ruler that I literally just had and laid it down? Here we go. All right, so I'm just going to draw a line. That way I do have some separation between the weeks. I think that will end up being the best option. Just do that. And then we will go into week 2. And I'm not going to rewrite that. I'm just going to hop down here and write my things again. I'm trying to decide if I should draw straight lines down, like if I should go this way, or should I just leave it like this. I don't think I'm going to draw lines down right now because you can't really take them back off. I mean, I could wipe them out, of course, but that doesn't always end up looking the best. So I think for now, I'm not going to draw lines unless I see once I get to the bottom that I think it needs it. This takes a very long time to sit here and write the same thing over and over and over again. But I think it's really going to help us because, like I said, when I did do this for the first 2 weeks of September, I really liked being able to see it. Because typically, if I didn't write it down, I would have to go through our bank, like our actual bank account, and like add up what we've spent and see where we're at and kind of that thing and weigh it from there. So I think doing this really helps, and I'm hoping that I can stick to it the whole month, and that will help us be a little more on track. And to do that, to kind of hold myself accountable, I'm going to try my best to give you guys some videos. I may not do a week check-in every single week, but I am going to try and do some check-in videos and show you guys how it's working, kind of tell you guys what's working for us and what's not. That way I can kind of, hopefully we can do a little better than we did this past month, because when I say we were really bad off budget, I mean like we were really bad off budget. So we shall see if we can do better. All right, so I'm going to leave that like that, and I'm going to stick one of these guys down here at the bottom. And I'm going to hook him to the top line like that. All right. I actually like the way that turned out. I think that's cute. And for now, like I said, I'm not going to draw lines this way. I'm just going to leave it like this. We'll kind of see what works. Oh, you guys can't even see the whole thing. We'll see what works and kind of hope for the best. So for right now, that's all I've got for you guys. We've set up our like main calendar page for bills and got my paydays in there. Like I said, I'm going to track credit card, vacation fund, and savings fund over here. And then I have our budget and our weekly check-in. If you guys have any tips on what may help us stay on budget this month, or if you have any tips on things that may just help me feel better about being organized with our budget, definitely leave them in the comments below. I'm going to try the system out again for this month, and hopefully this will work. Each month since I've started doing this, I think I started in July, actually doing like a monthly budget in a planner type deal. I've done them prior to that, but I've kind of tried to be consistent with it each month since July. And every single month I change something it was very drastic. I went from planning in July, I did it in my life planner. I just had one piece of paper, like one notes page to do all of it. And then I went into this, and now we're just kind of, we're kind of moving along. So August was the first one. I did a monthly budget, no weekly check-in page, and then I did paycheck budgets, and that was it. September, I tried to be a little more organized about it, so I set up the weekly check-in page, and those, and I never ended up touching those. So maybe this month we can really get somewhere with it. It always feels good when I have it set up. I feel like we're gonna do well, and then it just either works or it doesn't. So we'll see. Hopefully this will work starting from the get-go with having the weekly check-in, having a spot to put every single thing that we do, even over here. I think this amount of structure will really help us right now. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments below with those tips and tricks. I'm sorry, but you guys can't get the kit anywhere. I do not sell them, and I did make this kit. If you have any questions about making your own kits, though, leave those in the comments. And I've done a couple videos on it as well, if you want to check those out. So like I said, I did a video making this kit with you guys for the October budget, and I also did a video making scripts if y'all want to check that out. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.